Morning everybody, it's Odd Job Bill here. Sorry but I haven't been around for a while, but I've been very busy on other work and that. So in the previous video you would have seen that I put rails up for shiplap fencing, and the next video is basically showing you how I put up that shiplap fencing and covered up the old posts and got it ready for whatever I want to do to it next. So please carry on watching and enjoy. Thank you very much. Right, just a quick update. A few days later, earned a bit of money. What I've done is this so far. As you can see, what I did was I set my height at 6 foot up here, and it left me a couple of inches all the way along the floor, which is what I wanted, so it weren't touching the ground. That's the height I've set it at. So I've just screwed a bit of batten to the back. That's all level across there. As you can see, I think you can see. So yeah, I've set that at the height that I wanted, and then what I've done is I've come through. Can't really see in there very well, but I've gone over the concrete panel, so it's looking really good. I'm really happy with it. And what I do so that I know the screws are going in the right place, I set up like a template. So I get one of these, I drill out each one where I want it and where the fence struts are down there, and then I'll take it over and I'll make this my template. So I'll leave this here and that'll go on top of the others. I'll show you what I mean. So there's 3 there, 1 there, 1 there, and then what I do, I get 2 or 3 of the feather edge, make sure they're wide-eyed, that they're all the same way. You can see all the same weight. I have made a mistake where it's been flipped round that way and I've drilled it the wrong side. So you do that, line them up, put that one on there, get them nice and lined up. In. Just drill them through. I'll do the same to that one and that one. And in that way, all the screws look in line. Right, I'm going to carry on. I won't bore you with me putting all this on. Hopefully I'm going to get to the end here today, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Right, I better get on. Right, back again. Right, I've been busy today, so I'll just turn you around and show you what I've done. So I'm all the way down to there, but the posts aren't level from the other side, so I'm going to have to put like a trim along the top, as you can see. But yeah, really happy. Carry on tomorrow. Speak soon. Right, got a few more days off. I bought some feather edge, and I'll take you down the garden and show you what I've done, explain a bit more of what I've been doing. So yeah, I've got a few days off now, so I'm going to try and do as much as I possibly can with the money that I've got. And yeah, so right, I'll turn you around, I'll show you what we've been doing. Right, as you can see, I've feather edged all the way down there now. You can see the old wood above. As you can see, I've covered up all the concrete posts all the way down. Because the garden goes up and down here and the old posts were higher, some were higher than the others, I've had to raise it up in a couple of places, like there, and as you can see down there. Yeah, but very happy with it at the moment. Then today, I started about here this morning, I should say, carried on up here. That piece of wood you can see at the top there, that is what I use for my levels. What I do is I get a level and I put screw it to the top of the fence there, make it level to where I want it over there, and then I'll show you. So I screw it to the top there, and I have a button I can move up and down on that one and get that level, so I can get it level to the level that I want it all the way through. So because I can't get behind the chimney there and put any more feather edge, I'll just put that bit in now. So I'm going to take all that down. What I'm going to try and do now is, hopefully when I can afford it, I'll get some topsoil, and next time you see me, I'll be putting all the topsoil down here. So yeah, so quite pleased with the way it's gone. Gate turned out all right. Still haven't removed them other pieces of wood I said I would. Wood. Those here, silly mistake, but I might take them out and put battens down, make it look a bit tidier. The lock and the bolts all put on. So yeah, just got to put a bit of feather edge down there. That tidies that up. Didn't know whether to feather edge this gate here, but we'll see how it goes. So yeah, it's looking a lot better. So now I can have a big old tidy up. So right, I'll see you in a bit. Right, all tidied up now. Put all the wood down here. Just waiting for the topsoil, and then I can get on. What I've had to do is, because this was the side of the shed and there's no posts into the ground, so I've concreted it along there, both sides. That makes it easy. Daisy, a hot day for her today. And what I'm going to do, I'm thinking of doing anyway, is get some of these 12-inch gravel boards and put them on nice level all the way along there. So right, I'll speak to you soon. Right, that's 5 tonne of topsoil down. Thanks Matt, and thanks Ian for delivering it and lending me the little mini digger. Right, I've got to level this by hand now. Family have decided they don't want this as a play area, so I'm going to use the bottom end to store my excess wood, and I'll decide what I want to do with the rest of it. But now the shiplaps from here all the way down to the workshop, I'm going to probably put some gravel boards along the right there to stop the dirt migrating anywhere else. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do for now. Right, if you like these videos, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that next time I upload a video you'll be notified. And thank you very much for watching, it's much appreciated. Bye bye.